So, hey YouTube land, my name is Maisha, and I just thought that I start out by telling you guys about the first time I ever went to prison. Okay. Um, so yeah, it's a very interesting story. Um, I wanted to start off my YouTube video by just I was gonna start it out by just giving you guys an introduction of who I am, but I thought like you guys are gonna want to know like what makes her so interesting, like why do we want to know who she is. So I'm just gonna start out by telling you guys about like what led up to my very first time in prison. And girl, let me tell y'all, like, if you could stay away from that place, stay the fuck away from there, because like that's is like that shit is not no joke. That's nowhere you want to be. Like um as far as somebody telling you when to get up, when to go to sleep, when to eat, when to shit, like when you could shower, like when you could use the phone, like I'm telling you, that shit was like no joke. And I just want to let y'all know. Your girl was about that money, but I am not about that prison life. So here goes. So May 2017. I'm gonna like leave out, what store and just certain details just for, just for law purposes. Like I'm still on probation, and just, I don't need that smoke. I don't need that smoke coming to me, because I chose not to, you know, leave out certain things or whatever. But anyways, so yeah, I went to York. I'm from Connecticut, and I went to York Correctional Facility, and yeah, that shit is not no joke. Like, I do not ever want to see a pack of oodles and noodles ever again, like, or a cup of soup. Like, I am so serious. I don't never want to see it ever again. Okay. But anyways, so May of 2017. Me and my sister, we were on this little sitting in jail, but the damn near rot to death. I was feeling real bad. I was feeling mighty down. And when I seen her, I know there is a God. I just want to thank you, Miss Celia. I know what it feels like to want to sing and have it beat out. But yeah, so as I was saying, May 2017, I went to prison for the first time. Let's rewind a year before May 2017. Somebody had came to me, a male friend of mine came to me, and he had this way where it's the hood. Everybody always looking for a quick way to make a couple bucks or whatever. So he came to me and he was like, "Yo, bestie, I got this way that, feel me, like I'm about to go in this spot right here, and I'm about to make a couple dollars or whatever. You feel me? I want you got your ID or whatever, you drive me or whatever, and I'm gonna give you gas money, and I'm gonna give you, feel me, couple dollars for doing whatever. So I picked up my male best friend, and he picked up a brother of his or whatever. They went into the establishment, and they came out. They told me to go to another one of the same kind of establishment. I went. They put all the stuff that they got from the first place, they put in the bag, they gave it to me, they was like, alright, go return this or whatever, so I went to go return it, and, it came up to, like, I want to say, like, $180, it came up to or whatever, and, so then I went back in the car or whatever, you know, I handed him the card, and I'm like, it came up to $180 or whatever, but how was this, you know, how we about to, how, how we about to make money off this, like, you feel me, like, to me, that was doing too much, and that wasn't enough or whatever, so, we did that, like, 2 more times that day, and the outcome was, like, $100 a piece for each of us, and, you know, that wasn't bad for, like, an hour or two of work or whatever. I dig it, you know, it's the hood, so any kind of way we can make money, you feel me, like, that's what we gonna do, whatever. But, okay, so, now fast forward or whatever, you know, I hit up my sister, and I'm like, yo, sis, you know, such and such just put me onto a way that we could, you feel me, get this bag or whatever, but, you know, if you ask me, the nigga is doing it all wrong, and, you feel me, so, the next day, me and my sister or whatever, we went out together, and we did the same exact thing, but, the way that I did it was, you feel me, like, I, like, quadrupled what he had made, you feel me, and I did it only going in one time, you feel me, like, so, I think that day, me and my sister made, like, $300 a piece, and, my sister was like, oh my goodness, this is crazy, how come we ain't been doing this, blah, 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 and I'm just like, I don't know, like, such and such just showed me how to do this shit, and she's like, well, that nigga been doing it all wrong, and I was like, facts, we about to show him how to do this, so, just, ever since then, you feel me, like, we was just running in, straight up robbing places, you feel me, like, pushing carriages out, if you from the hood, I know you feel me, but, we was having, you know, we was just having fun, like, it was about to get hot outside, me and my sister was getting to our bag, like, we was hopping in and out of new whips, like, shit was sweet for a minute, and then, we're gonna fast forward a little bit, I got caught for the first time in one of these establishments or whatever, and that time I didn't have a lot of merchandise, so they let me go from the scene or whatever. They let me go, and that was my first time that, you know, they had ever let me go from the scene. They gave me a ticket. Like I said, I didn't have no record, like, you know, good girl, 33 years old, never been in trouble, like, been hard working all my life, feel me, then just one day, feel me, like, for the right dollar, almost sold my soul, basically, but, so, I'm gonna say, like, me and my sister, we got real hot, like, she stopped sitting in the car and started wanting to come in and get a bag for herself or whatever, because, you know, people get comfortable, people get greedy, it's never, you know, it's never enough or whatever, so, we was still going out together, but she was going in pushing out her own carriage, I was pushing out my own carriage, and you feel me, like, we was just making this money, and then, I don't know, our faces got, like, hot, for those of y'all that don't know, like, and let me get this straight, because I do not call myself a booster under no circumstance. Under no circumstance was I a booster. That's not what I call myself. I called myself a merchandise exchange specialist, okay? So get that right, because boosters didn't make as much money as we were making, okay? So, like, no, I was not a booster. I was a merchandise exchange specialist. This was a business, okay? Like, so I just need those facts to be known right there. Like, no, bitch, I'm not no booster, because boosters is, they lowballing themselves. You feel me? My shit get returned, and I get, I'm getting 50, sometimes 60 or 70% back off, you feel me, like, the merchandise that I have obtained for the day. So, I was not no booster, alright? I was getting to this bag. That's what I was doing. But, yeah, so, I don't know, like, then my sister got caught or whatever. She got caught her first time. Me and her had our little falling out. We wasn't working together anymore. And she got caught for her first time. And her first time had like a felony attached to it or whatever. So, and for those of y'all that don't know, our case is out in fucking Clanchester. So that's like, Clanchester is a part of Connecticut. That's like the worst place that you could ever like loiter, disturb the peace, like any of the smallest thing will get you a case and get you convicted in Manchester. So like we call it Manchester because like them folks out there, they don't play about their money. They don't play, and to us boosters, they don't play with that shit either. Like no, it's not yours, sis. We didn't pay for it. Like they don't like that stealing shit. They don't like drugs. Feel me? Don't come to their community selling, But anyways, so fast forward now. That case got me like 2 years probation. Well, I'm lying because I ended up with like 19 pending charges. I used to be a scammer too. So, I end up with like 19 pending charges or whatever, and I end up with 2 years probation off those. And I pled guilty to 2 years probation. January 1st, I was arrested again, feel me? So now I done violated probation. So, I get to my court date or whatever. Okay, no, when I violated probation, I turned myself in, I bonded out because, feel me, we had this bag at this time or whatever. But fast forward now to us getting arrested for like a whole year straight, bonding out, like, feel me, like at least once a month for a whole year straight. That diminishes your bag down, and then shit's not easy as it was at first. You feel me? Like we not making as much money as we was or whatever. Like the shit just got real quick, and yeah, shit just got real, and it just wasn't. Feel me? We should have stopped while we was ahead, but niggas was in too deep or whatever. And there was other underlying problems, which I'm not gonna get into right now. That's part of my background story. I'm gonna get into that later or whatever. But yeah, so I turned myself in, and I bonded out on one of my violation of probation. Now, for those of y'all that know anything about court or probation or cases or whatever, I guess I originally pled out to 3 different charges, so I had like 3 different cases of 3 different files open for probation. So I had a different bond on each case. On each file, I had a different bond. And when I went and turned myself in, they only for some reason they only pulled up that one file for that one bond or whatever. And then the next week, I'm in court, and 2 more violations of probation drop out, and I'm sitting in court or whatever, and they have like the probation officers or whatever that come get you. I didn't even get to meet a probation officer, and that's how fast that I violated probation. I didn't even get to step foot into the probation office, because that's just how bad I was. I was not ready to stop. I was getting to the money, and nobody was about to stop me from getting to that money, feel me? But anyway, so I'm sitting in court or whatever, and the probation officer comes up, and he has a picture in his hand of my face, but as y'all going to see, I got many different faces, so you can never tell who, what, when, where, you feel me? So he got a picture of me in his hand or whatever, and he taps the girl next to me, and he's like, "Excuse me, Miss Campbell, come with me." And the girl like, and my sister's sitting in the front row, whatever, because she had court this day too, and she's sitting in a row in front of me, and yeah, so I'm just sitting there, whatever, and I'm just still as hell, I'm just eyes straight ahead on the judge, just acting like I don't see these probation officers looking for a nigga, right? So, my sister get up, and she's like, "What y'all looking for my sister for, whatever?" Like, and they like, she got 2 more violations of probation or whatever, she gotta come with us, she about to come to jail right now. My sister's like, "Well, she went outside to go smoke a cigarette, so let me go see where she at." So I wait like a minute, I get up, I walk out the courtroom, I walk into the bathroom, I get on that greatest phone, like, yo, I need you to come get me from out of Manchester right now. You need to get it here. Like, I'm gonna go to jail when I wanna go to jail. Like, I'm not about to go to jail when y'all ready for me to go to jail. Fuck y'all talking about? Like, y'all trying to play niggas? So, and then they just did me dirty anyway because when I bonded out on one violation, all three of the violations should have just popped up so that, you feel me, I could have bonded out on all three violations. But anyways, that you feel me, that didn't happen. So now I'm on the run or whatever. You know, I leave Manchester successfully. They looking for me, but you know, the hood. And when they end up catching me, it was 2 weeks before my birthday, and yeah, I went down. I went down. Like, yeah. I went all the way down, and I'm not gonna say I was crying or whatever because like I said, I had been to lock up before, so that was nothing. You feel me? And then me and my sister, we had money or whatever, so you feel me? Regardless of how much my bond was, like, it just never hit me that I was gonna go and sit in jail because we had always made bond. Like, we had, like, it was just money. It was just money to us. Like, we always lucked our way out of the situation, but I guess, you know, there was no more lucking, and it was God's way of telling me, like, sis, it's time for you to sit your ass down. Like, you've been getting away with this for a minute now, sis, and it's time for you to sit your ass the fuck down. So, yeah, so that's what I did. I went and sat down, and, oh my goodness, like, I would not wish jail on nobody. Like, that shit was horrible. Like, you want to know what's for breakfast, lunch, and dinner? Motherfucker, slop, okay? Slop, alright? When you first get there, you locked in medical. It's 5 of y'all to one room, and bitches is dope, sick, AIDS. Just, you know, you just got just 5 different females, you feel me? And, like, that shit just brought me down because, like, people that I used to see in the street begging me for change, like, now we're roommates. Like, that shit was the most humblingest experience ever. And then, like, you know, like, my sister, she be meaning well, but for a minute I didn't have money on my books, so now you gotta be asking other people, or now you gotta be eating that motherfucking slop with them pellets in it. Yes, y'all, they put pellets in your food to make you not horny, and it makes you grow hair everywhere. Like, your nails get long, you get your weight up, but yeah, they put protein pellets in the food to, like, so I guess to bulk people up in jail or whatever. But yeah, so I stayed in prison from May 2017 to September 2017, and the whole time I was in there, you know, it was under the violation of probation plus one new charge that I had got. And then not only that, they were accusing me and my sister and somebody else of operating a large crime ring, you know, sort of theft ring or whatever. And, like, they tried to make, like, a real big deal out of it. Like, they came to me showing me niggas' government's names, asking me, you know, to give people up or whatever. But I'm from the hood, and I'm just like, who is that? I don't know who that is. Like, what? I was on drugs. Now what can y'all do for me? Because I was high, so I didn't even sell to the same person more than, like, they legit was treating my shoplifting charges like it was the biggest drug deal of the century, my nigga. Like, they was doing your girl dirty. Like, yeah, they were. But yeah, they were just calling around, so, like, me and my sister court dates, letting the prosecutors know that, because we didn't have a record, so, you know, it was chances that we were gonna get, like, a little tap on the wrist. So loss prevention from, you know, the establishment that we were getting, calling around to all the prosecutors, telling them that, you know, oh, they're being investigated for stealing $250,000, and, like, they really, like, they was yeah. But this is big for me to come out and tell this story because, like, a lot of my family and just, like, mad people just don't know this side to Maisha. Like, unless you're really close to me, you don't know what I do. You just know that Maisha was taking care of her shit. That's it. You feel me? Like, the last 2 years though, like my life sort of spiraled out of control, and now I want y'all to just follow me as I come back and take that shit back and boss up like how I'm supposed to be. Feel me? Like, I've been a boss. I've always been a boss. I'm gonna continue to be a boss. And feel me? So I hope y'all enjoy. Like, if you have any questions, drop your questions below. Comment, like, subscribe, share this video. Help a bitch go viral, and let me know, like, if y'all want to see me again. And cause shit was real, you feel me? Shit was real, even though what we do is wrong. We still hustle till the sun come up. Crack a 40 when the sun go down. It's a cold winter, y'all niggas better bundle up. Don't they know the cops' whole purpose is to lock us down and throw away the key? But without this hood shit, my kids ain't got no way to eat.